All right, guys. So, first of all, if you guys are new to this live, welcome to this live. I know this is an early live. I'm currently in Europe right now. So, it is currently 1 p.m. right now. I know it is very, very, very early for some of you guys. But I took a long on Bitcoin. I took a long on Bitcoin right here. And we are currently up at the very moment, $10,000, up 20%. If you guys are in my Discord, you guys know that I did take this long and we're doing pretty freaking well. Let me just open the chat right here. I know a lot of you guys are sleeping and I am sorry. If a lot of you guys are sleeping, I really apologize. I know a lot of my viewers are from the East Coast, the West Coast, specifically in Texas and LA. So it might be a little bit early for you guys, and I apologize in advance. You might rewatch this live or not. 1 minute in, guys. We're currently up 9,900, 9,400. It looks like we did get a nice little dump right here on Bitcoin. Very, very small one. Nothing too crazy, obviously. By the way, just a quick update, real quick. If you guys are not in my Discord is absolutely for free. All you have to do is pretty much go and click the free VIP access. The link will be in the description below. Deposit some fund, and you can get access to pretty much all my trades. If we have a look right here, swing signals, market analysis, and whatnot, I did put my trade on the swing signal right here. Bitcoin long 20 to 30x leverage, stop loss 101,300, and then I gave you guys all the take profits right here. I do believe we will see a bounce before maybe coming back down. But pretty much this is the Bitcoin hidden bearish bullish divergence right here that we saw. We saw a lower low right here, and we're seeing some highs on not only on the stochastic RSI, but we're seeing some highs right here on the regular RSI, which is a pretty bullish pump, which why I said on my live or on my video a few minutes ago that I posted, I pretty much said that there is no way that we essentially do not see a rebound. And this is exactly what is going on. We saw a nice little rebound. Let me just fix my let me fix this real quick. By the way, guys, if I am lagging or anything like that, please let me know. I don't know if I'm lagging. I don't know how the stream is. I can't really look at it. If you guys can hear me, make sure you guys comment, obviously. If you guys are new here, welcome to the stream. I see we have 4 viewers, only 1 like. Like I said, I don't really go live at this time. It's pretty early in the day. Let's start with some Forex Factory news right here. Let's see what could be going on. So in about an hour from now or 2 hours, we do have the MPC member. Nothing too crazy. It's a yellow event, which means that it's not really important. But earlier or later today, we do have employment change quarter over quarter and employment rate in the New Zealand sector, which should be interesting. Tomorrow, we do have ADP non-farm employment change. That is a very, very important event right here. You guys can see it is a red event, which is a high impact expected. A lot of people think that this has nothing to do, but you guys can see right here on Forex Factory why traders care. Job creation is an important leading indicator of consumer spending, which accounts for majority of overall economic activity. That's really, really important right here for you traders. And then we also have ISM service PMI, which is also pretty important. The previous is and was 50. We're currently looking at a forecast of 50.7. If we see anything higher than that, maybe that could be bullish. And you could also see right here, why do investors or traders scare? It's a leading indicator of economic health. Business react quickly to market condition, and their purchasing managers hold perhaps the most current and relevant insight into the company's viewers. So we're gonna have to see what happens. This is tomorrow. We don't have any interest rate or anything like that, but tomorrow we do have the GBP or the UK official bank rate. Or sorry, that's Thursday. This is what we have, but overall for the rest of the week, nothing too nothing interesting for the rest of the week. Maybe next week we will have some important data, but overall, guys, this is what exactly is happening. Bitcoin is currently down 2%. Bitcoin's down 2% on the day, currently traded 104,425. This is our current trade. If you guys want to get a $1,000 bonus, make sure you guys deposit $5,000 and you can get access to my Discord. But our trade right now is currently up 18%. 18% up $9,200. We opened this trade not too long ago. I would say like 30-40 minutes ago. That's when we opened the trade, and it's looking pretty good so far. If you guys have not liked this live, make sure you guys smash the like, subscribe, but mainly make sure you guys smash the like if you guys haven't. Let me just refresh this 1 second. Let me drink water. 1 minute. Okay, so that's what's happening right here. Yeah, so it is early, guys. I know it's early. I mean, out here in Europe, it's only 12:50. So it is pretty early. I don't know. Where are you from, Penny? You're from the States, right? Are you from the East Coast? Currently 7 in the morning. Good morning to you. Like I said, I don't really go live this early, but I am in Europe, so it is what it is. I'm sorry in advance for those of you guys who are pretty much in the East Coast, West Coast, or even in California. I mean, it's very early. It's like 3 in the morning there. But this is our current trade right here on Bitcoin. I dropped it in the group for those of you guys who are not in the Discord. The Discord is free. 20 to 30x leverage. I did do 25x leverage, I believe. This is a $1.2 million total position with leverage. The actual margin that was used was 49,875. And it looks like we're doing pretty good. Our entry was right here, this arrow. That was our entry. It looks like we are entering. We're gonna have to see what happens very, very soon. But overall, this is a nice little bullish divergence. So we should see a rebound at least to our first TP. Let's have a look right here at our TP, 106,000, and then maybe our second TP, depending on how high we go. But our second TP is right above the 50 moving average, so we should see a nice little rebound here. But this is a bullish divergence, guys. Things are looking pretty good. For those of you guys who didn't see my last video, we are also rebounding from the 50 moving average right here on the weekly time frame. Okay, so not only are we rebounding above on the 50 moving average, but we're also looking at a oversold region on the stochastic RSI. So this is a stochastic RSI right here, oversold. Usually when we are oversold, guys, especially on this double bottom right here, kind of like how we saw right here, we usually go and increase to the top. Last time we were this oversold was right here, actually. Bitcoin took it all the way from $76,000 to as high as $118,000, which is looking pretty fantastic. But right here, we are oversold on the weekly. In my opinion, we should see a rebound very, very soon. Either we make all-time highs or I don't even know what, but I think we should hold this level. I don't think if Bitcoin does close below the weekly, below the 50 moving average, that's going to be bad news bears, guys. I'm not going to lie. That's going to be very, very bad if Bitcoin closes below the 50 moving average. We have not closed below the 50 moving average on the weekly time frame since 2000 and I mean, yeah, the last time we came below was right here. That was the last time, 2021. That was the last time we came below the 50 moving average right here, which pretty much freaking started the bear market. So I would be very, very surprised if we close below the 50 moving average. Hopefully we don't, because that would be very, very, very bad for crypto. And then something that I want to have a look at, of course, is the Bitcoin dominance, guys. This is a good indicator for our altcoins. Hopefully this is I mean, I made all these lines during the video that I was making, but pretty much this is also a pretty important level right here. We're seeing Bitcoin on the Bitcoin dominance right here. Are we going to get rejected by the 50 moving average? Because this is the Bitcoin dominance. We were oversold on the Bitcoin dominance, which means that a lot of money was flowing outside of Bitcoin. And now we should see a move to the upside. Okay, we should see a move to the upside. I mean, to the downside for altcoins, which means that if we do get rejected right here, we should see a massive altcoin season happening very, very soon. Hopefully that's the case. Or not an altcoin season, but at least, sorry, an altcoin rally. Oops, I shorted at 104,407. I mean, yeah, I mean that's yeah. I don't like to short because even though the market is looking bad, we're still in a bull run. And depending on what happens to the stock market, that's going to be very, very bad. So the stock market right now is looking a little bit shaky. This is a stock market right here. We are going back to the upside, but if the stock market does pullback, that's going to be very, very bad for crypto. And what was your leverage on the short you opened? Let me know in the comment below what leverage was long you opened. I mean, I'm currently right now in a long. We're currently up 20.5%, 20.3, up $10,000 on our trade right now at the very moment. Hopefully we could continue to climb right here. Nice little consolidation wouldn't be bad between 104.3 to 104.5 before the next move to the upside. That's of course on Bitcoin. Yeah, I'm leveraged 25x too, but I am the opposite side of you, so I am taking your liquidity. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I mean, listen, I think we're gonna keep on climbing. I don't want to do any, I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that. If you want to join BYDFi, make sure you guys register and you can get access to my free VIP. So if you trade with BYDFi, once again, you could get access to the VIP chat, market analysis, swing signal, scalp analysis, trade idea. And this is the trade idea right here that I gave out earlier. I said bullish divergence on Bitcoin. No way this doesn't play out to the upside. And we've been having a nice little move to the upside, as you guys can see right here. Where's Bitcoin? As you guys can see right here, we did have the pump to the upside. It's a small one, but we should start climbing from here on. We're getting a pretty decent 1 hour close as well. So we're going to have to see what happens here. Hopefully we could close above 104,500, something like that. That would be pretty bullish. But overall, we're still in profit. Things are looking good. Running close to the cost. I'll exit around 400 if I get it, like 104, 400. Yeah, you could do that. Our entry is 103,694. That's our current entry for Bitcoin for our long. Do we go back here to 103,694, which is wow, I really almost got the bottom. I really almost caught the bottom. 103,694 is approximately right here. Wow. Yeah, so I saw this consolidation and I'm like, all right, the bulls are getting weak. I mean, the bears are getting weak, so I decided a long. We also saw it once again for the ninth time, this bullish divergence right here. I was like, okay, the bulls are getting weak on the shorter time frames. We're seeing a nice little bearish bullish divergence happening right here. Time too long. Let's pump it. Bam. It looks like we are pumping right now. 104,571, currently up 21%. So let's see what happens here in the next yeah, in the next minute or so. That's when the 1 hour candle does close in about 48 seconds. So that's going to be an interesting yeah, that's going to be interesting right here. Let's have a look right here at another chart. Let's have a look right here at Ethereum. Let's see what Ethereum could do. Ethereum currently down 2%. Listen, Ethereum on the weekly is looking nice. Ethereum on the weekly is looking nice. You guys can see right here, Ethereum is looking pretty good. We are seeing some sort of bull flag right here. We're also seeing stochastic RSI like dead at oversold area. We're pretty oversold. The question is, how long are we gonna wander around the oversold area right here? Are we gonna consolidate right here, kind of like how we saw right here for multiple weeks, or are we gonna rebound right away? Okay. I don't think we're going to rebound right away, but if we do exit out of this bull pennant bull flag, that's going to be bad news bears, in my opinion. Hopefully we don't. Hopefully we keep on climbing. Hopefully we keep on holding this level right here. If we do hold this level, that's going to be pretty bullish. Let's have a look right here. The Fibonacci retracement right here. If you take it from the bottom to the top. So here's the thing. If I take this from the bottom to the top, the Fibonacci retracement is currently sitting at 0.5%, okay, which is always a 50%. You guys know, if you guys have been watching my videos, if you guys are in my Discord, I love talking about the 50% Fibonacci on. Wow, what was the last thing you guys heard? Yeah, I was trying to move my mic. I was trying to move my mic and it pretty much it got muted. I don't know what the last thing you guys heard, but I pretty much said that we always retrace back to the 50% area right here. And if you guys have been watching my previous videos and you are in my Discord, I always talk about the 50% right here. This is one of my favorite indicators. But the thing is that if we do break below this level right here, we're most likely going to get to the golden pocket, which is a 0.618 or 618 Fibonacci level, which is also a decent area. But the 50% is my favorite retrace level to buy. Hopefully we don't break below this level right here, and hopefully we don't break below the 50%. This could be a good long though to $4,000, and if we do essentially break this level right here or this channel, we should see a move to the upside. I was saying that we have about 10 viewers on here, only one like. So if you guys have not liked this stream, I would really appreciate if you guys can like the stream, like, subscribe. We're currently at 21,600 subscribers, which is obviously pretty darn good. But let's keep on growing the community. If you guys are not in the Discord as well, make sure you guys join the Discord. Usually I go live very not at this time, but I usually go live late in the United States, and it is currently 3 in the morning and 6 in the morning in the US. So, like I said, if you guys are watching this stream and you are wrecked, I'm sorry. And pretty much that's about it. So, going back into Bitcoin, currently down 1.93%. Let's have a look at our trade right here. Our trade right now currently up 20%, which is looking pretty good. Up $9,969, $10,000. Like I said, hopefully we get a nice little consolidation right here, and pretty much pump. A new hour just started. Yo, AB, what's good? Daana said hello. How you doing? Pretty much, yeah. We should have a nice little pump right here. A new hour just started. Like I said, guys, just a refresh. Nice little bullish divergence right here. Like I said, if you guys are not in my VIP, I said bullish divergence on Bitcoin. No way this doesn't play out to the upside, and it looks like it is currently playing out to the upside. Let me put this on the VIP chat real quick. If you guys are not in my VIP, make sure you guys click on the link in the description below. And the VIP is free. The Discord is free. I'm not going to charge you guys whatsoever. So that's what's happening right now at the very moment. You could also get a bonus with BYD. If you deposit $5,000, you get a $1,000 bonus if you guys are interested. Make sure you guys like this video if you guys haven't. But overall, the Bitcoin divergence is playing out to the upside. If we have a look right here, like I said, maybe a consolidation, but I would like to see our TP1 hit, which is approximately at $106,000. Yeah, our TP1 is $106,000, I believe. If we have a look right here on our Discord and we look at the trading ideas or even the market analysis, no, the swing signals. Yeah, $106,000 take profit one, $108,000 take profit two, and take profit three is sitting at 113,600, which is exactly what is happening right now. 104,554. That is our current long at the very moment. So just a nice little consolidation before exploding to the upside. I'm not too worried yet. I hopefully this does not turn into a Bart Simpson pattern, because that would just not be good. That would not be fun. If you guys have not liked this stream, we got like 13 people on here. Usually I go live a little bit earlier, but I'm not in America right now. I'm not in the US. So if you guys have not liked, make sure you guys like. Let's get all the European people on here. 13 people, only 4 likes. Let's get to 10 likes at least. And pretty much that's about it. Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? What is happening? So, like I said, quick consolidation, pump to the upside. Let's see if we could take another trade somewhere. I'm really debating. I'm really considering longing Ethereum right here. I would really like to long Ethereum right here. Let's have a look. Ethereum on the daily is looking nice. On the weekly is looking nice. We are at the 50%, retracement, which is a very good level to buy. Icon says, what are your thoughts on how long will this downtrend be? I honestly don't know how long this downtrend could be. It is a very frustrating downtrend. And honestly, ever since that manipulation candle that we saw, that 20 billion liquidation wick that we saw a few weeks ago, back almost a month ago, the market has just not been the same. It looks like a lot of people got scared. I mean, you guys can see right here. I mean, this is the liquidations. We're talking about liquidations since the last year right here. $20 billion. Like usually we're used to $1 billion, $2 billion liquidation candles. And this thing is just absolutely like ridiculous. What do I think about Jasmine? Let's have a look at Jasmine. I'm not too much into Jasmine. I've traded a few times. I think that Jasmine, I think we could get a rebound right here, to be honest. This is accumulation zone, in my opinion. I think this is an accumulation zone. You could definitely take a long, or I would say spot. I don't know if I would long this with leverage, because, I mean, we're looking at 130%. Not really worth to take along with leverage, maximum 3x. But if we do break this level right here, sitting at 71, I think we're eventually going to come down and fill this wick, which would be very bad. But this is a fantastic, I mean, if you're a spot holder or even a leverage trader, let's say 2 to 3x, that wouldn't be a bad trade right here, taking it all the way up. I know a lot of you guys won the the all-time highs and everything like that, but first we need to see is, are we going to essentially come back right here and even retest this level? And if we do retest this level, are we going to essentially break this resistance? Because this right here is a very strong resistance. So we're gonna have to see what happens here. Maybe I'll buy some on spot. It definitely is a good spot hold. I don't know if I would leverage this. How much? What is it? How much is this down on the week? We're currently down 16% in the week. If we have a look right here at the daily time frame, this thing is down 6%. Yesterday, 10.6%. Wow, this thing is absolutely getting cooked. Double top. This is a textbook double top right here. We are oversold. Okay, we are oversold. I do have to admit. And I think that we're seeing a crossover. Yeah, we are seeing the blue crossing over the orange, which is usually a bit bullish sign, but you never know. You really never know. We're gonna have to see what happens. All right. So Bitcoin is just consolidating. Like I said, we're looking a little bit boring. Bitcoin is after this pump, just consolidating right here, waiting for the next move to the upside. At least that's what I'm waiting for. We're gonna have to see what happens. Let's have a look right here at the fibs real quick. Are these the fib retracement? If I dig this to the top, the 0.5% is 104,111. That's the 55% right here. So the 55, the 50% right here is 104,111. This is where the 50% retracement level is. If we do go below that, which I don't think we should, but this, for those of you guys who didn't get into the trade, into this trade right here, I know I got in pretty early. I got in approximately at 103,695. This would be a fantastic buy before exploding to the upside. I mean, what a lot of people or traders or big institutions, they're usually gonna fake people. They trade with Fibonacci's. Okay, they're usually gonna fake people out and be like, oh, the last pump on the 1 hour time frame right here, this was just a fake out. And what's gonna happen is they go down, people are gonna short, people are gonna reg, they're gonna grab liquidity, and then it's gonna go back up. So if you guys have not gotten yet, I think this could be a fantastic buy opportunity to 106. Quick scalp, quick trade. I'm not saying that we're going to enter a full on bull market now and Bitcoin, that was the bottom. I'm not saying this whatsoever, but this would definitely be a good buying area for this trade for the next 24, 48 hours, maybe before the next dump in 72 hours, something like that. This is the last bundle where most liquidity is located at $103,000, maybe. Guys, we're 20 people on here, only 5 likes. If you guys have not liked this live, make sure you guys like this live. Don't be shy. If you guys have not joined the Discord, make sure you guys join the Discord as well. And of course, if you deposit $5,000 right here with BYD, if I get a $1,000 bonus, make sure you guys do that. You get access to pretty much all my trades. Let's have a look right here. Um, have you guys been seeing Dash, by the way? Dash has been making some freaking moves. If you guys have been on my Discord, I spoke, or even if you guys saw my video 4 days ago, I told you guys that Dash is about to make moves. And look at that. Bang. I told you guys that Dash could be the next big mover. And this is exactly what is happening. We saw a nice little triangle right here. Horizontal triangle, bull flag, whatever the hell you guys want to call it. Exploded all the way from $20 to $60, consolidated, and then bang, exploded with a nice little continuation. In my opinion, most likely going to have a nice little consolidation before the last leg to the upside. It's going to be a good one. Make sure you guys take profit. If you guys aren't Dash, don't be greedy. I mean, like, Zcash is doing pretty well, Dash is doing pretty well, but don't be greedy. Not worth it. It's not worth it. I'm not saying it's going to end right now, but always good to take profit because a lot of you guys end up getting wrecked. So let's have a look right here at our crypto position right here, currently up 16.77%. Maybe I'm going to add more right here. I have about 8,000. I'll probably have like $5,000 of powder left. So if we do get to 104,111, I am going to add. I'm gonna add right here. I'm gonna be adding right here at 104,000. Boss John Bamboon, what's up, man? Yeah, I'm gonna be adding more right here. I'm gonna be throwing yeah, I'm gonna be throwing more right here. Yo, the Dose Tribe. Yo, what's up, fam? How you guys doing? Make sure you guys like if you guys haven't. Aster. Aster was like a pump and dump, no? I think I have Aster here. Let me see. Yeah, Aster was Pretty much CZ, he said he had I don't know if this is a scam or not, but CZ pretty much said he had exposure to Aster right here. Aster exploded like 30%, and I honestly should have shorted, but this thing just pretty much tanked after. It tanked, and even it went below. It took like an all-time low, I believe. Yeah. Since the launch, I mean, this thing took an all-time low. So thanks again for the fix for my Pengu prom. You're the man. Of course. This is why I want you guys to trade on BYD-Fi. A lot of people are having problems with liquidations, with deposits, withdrawals on other exchanges. I can help y'all. You know, like like I know a lot. I know that the team, the support team, told you that. I mean, if you go on BYD-Fi and you talk to this customer support right here, they're gonna be like, oh, like we can't do anything about it. But if you do it straight through me, I will be able to help you. I will be able to help you. So of course, no problem. You're welcome. And pretty much that's about it. So like I said, guys, I am looking to buy BTC and accumulate at 104 100. Okay, that is like 50% on the Fibonacci from the bottom right here. Yeah, probably. CZ probably bought that candle. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm waiting right here for I'm waiting right here. Am I laggy, by the way? Can you guys hear me properly? Am I lagging? Where are you guys from in the world? What's going on? Let me see if I can. I'm gonna go ahead and add 25% right here because I don't wanna get exactly to my entry. All right, perfect, perfect. So I added 25% right here at 104,200. My initial entry is right here at 103,695. Yeah, I did. Well, yeah, I'm not I did that, but I'm not currently, yeah. But yeah, I did do that. I did indeed do that. Got out of my short from 104.46 to 104,300. Oh yeah, you were in a short. This would be a good buy area right here. Good buy area 104,152. I added a little bit more, but hopefully we could come down a little bit. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, to be honest. I mean, we're looking at a 0.16% dump. It's not that crazy, but this is a good buy area. Let's have a look right here. Let's open Bitcoin, and I do want to have a look at Bitcoin on the shorter time frame. Let's have a look right here on the shorter time frame. Let's open right here. I would like to see a positive market structure shift. No, this is not the indicator that I want to have a look at. It's this one right here. Okay, so first of all, looking at the 50% retracement on Bitcoin, um, yeah, the 50% is sitting at well, whoa, that was not good. Yeah, 104,120. That is our buy area. On the 50% right here, you guys can see we are nearing this area right here. So hopefully we could get there. Let's hope Bitcoin dips max at 103. I mean, yeah, even if Bitcoin, I mean, I would still keep my position open. Even if we dip to 103, I mean, we're looking at like a 1.2% dump, which is not so crazy. Could you look at Cookie maybe? That thing is killing me. Cookie, what is Cookie? This one right here? Is it this one? Please tell me if this is the one. Yeah, you're saying yes. Um, Wow, this thing just made an all-time low. I mean, this thing came out at the beginning of the year. I don't know about this, man. Like it looks like, I mean, we did break this level, which is not looking great. If we do close the daily on that, that's going to be bad. That's going to be bad. And it looks like, I mean, you're gonna have to wait for the week, unfortunately, because what we see usually is that usually we see this trickle down, right? And then it ends the week very strong. Then we see the massive reversal, right? So if you're on leverage, which I don't recommend, especially on these low cap coin, currently down 20% on the week already, and we still have 5 days and 12 hours, that could be a tough week ahead. I'm not gonna lie, that could be a tough week ahead. Let's have a look right here. All right, so we're currently sitting right here at our entry area. We're gonna go ahead and add some more bitcoins. I don't want to say I'm currently all in, but hopefully we do get that bounce that I was talking about. My liquidation price is currently sitting at 100,618. We just added 200,000 or close to $200,000 to our position at $1.375 million. That is our total position open right here. We're currently up 10%. Hopefully, we could get that nice little rebound. Let's see if we could flip to the upside. The 0.5% right here looking pretty good. No, I'm only in spot. Luckily, thanks, man. We'll wait till the end of the week. Otherwise, sell it, but reversal coming soon. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, spot is good. Spot is good. When I do with leverage, like I'll do high leverage on Bitcoin 25x, but I won't do like 25x on like I don't know, like Pepe or freaking, I don't even know, SPX. I mean, look at this. This thing is just like spiraling down. Look at that. This thing at one point was at a $2 billion markup. I think even more. Yeah, it was at a $2.4 billion market cap, and we're currently sitting at $620 million. SPX 69, is this the end of it? Are we gonna bottom right here at 370 million? I mean, that is crazy. I mean, the discount you're seeing right here on SPX is absolutely. I mean, I have absolutely no words for it. No freaking words. All right, so Bitcoin right now currently at 104,000. We're coming back down to our 50% area right here on the Fibonacci retracement. I'm giving the golden pocket a chance. I mean, if we close below the golden pocket on a 10 minute, 15 minutes, that's just going to be bad in my opinion. Yeah, hopefully we don't close below the 50% and even more the golden pocket, which is the 0.618. But so far it's looking pretty good. Nothing too crazy. So far it's looking pretty good. If you guys have not liked this live, make sure you guys like the live. If you guys have not subscribed, make sure you guys subscribe. Don't be shy. All right, so it looks like it held. It looks like the 50% held. On the 10 minutes, it's looking good. On the 15 minutes, it's looking like a nice little rejection right here. Like I said, this was a fantastic buy opportunity. Hopefully, we could have a quick elevator up. If you guys took the trade, that's fantastic. But of course, it's still very, very early. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens here. Looking pretty good though overall. I am a fan of this 50% buy right here. Looking pretty good. We got the stock market opening, I believe, in 1 hour. I believe crypto right now is currently in pre-market. Let's have a look right here at the market. Gold right now is currently down 0.39%. We got Tesla right now in pre-market, currently down. Wow, currently down a little bit at 453. Market should open very, very soon. We got Tesla's earnings happening very soon as well. Yeah, yeah, we got the earnings happening soon. This is Apple right here. Apple is yeah, Apple is down, Netflix is down. My biggest worry about all this is that if the stock markets start to tank, I really am scared that crypto is going to start tanking. This is my biggest worry about crypto right now. Like, guys, if the stock market decides to pull back for whatever reason, there's negative news, cryptos, stocks are like, you know what, we're overbought. I mean, this thing has just been going up. Like, institutions decide to nuke it, Bitcoin's gonna get destroyed at least 15%. And if Bitcoin does get destroyed 15% at least, Altcoins are absolutely going to get demolished, and 15% from here. I mean, we're looking at $87,000. And I think it could even do more than that. I think if we do go this low, I think it's going to be at least to $73,000 right here. And if this does happen, you could expect the stocks. I mean, you could expect altcoins to absolutely get demolished. I mean, Ethereum, guys, Ethereum is. I mean, look at the difference on the weekly time frame, right? This is Ethereum right here since 2021, and then you got Bitcoin. Look at this growth on Bitcoin, and then look at, like, it's shocking how Ethereum has not moved. I mean, we've been in this range right here, no parabolic movement, just in this range for literally, like, I don't even know how long, but Ethereum has been in this range since 2021. Like, we have not seen a bull market yet. Everyone's like, "Oh, the bull market is ending. The bull market is that's it. It's over. Bear market." How can you even say freaking bear market when we have never even seen a bull market? It's been a bull market for Bitcoin. I mean, look at this. Yeah, Bitcoin did. I mean, the last all-time Bitcoin is up 100% from the previous all-time high back in 2021. You know, that thing exploded. Yeah, Bitcoin went up 100, and yeah, it went up exactly 100% since last year. But Ethereum, I mean, Ethereum is literally, did we even make an all-time high on Ethereum? Yeah, barely. I mean, this thing went like 4% higher than the previous, not even. It went up 2%. So like institutions were like, yeah, Ethereum made a 2% all-time high. Let's just dump it now. You know, it's over. I think we're gonna reverse though. I really do think we're gonna I think Ethereum is gonna reverse. Yeah, I think we're gonna reverse. As long as we stay above the 50% right here, we're gonna reverse. Bitcoin is currently dumping right now below the Fibonacci levels right here, below on the 5 minutes. Yeah, on the 5 minutes, we are below the 0.5%, and we are below the, I mean, we're not below the 0.618 yet. We cannot close below the 0.618 though. We can't close below it. That would be very bad. 5 minutes would be medium, 15 minutes would be horrible, and then 30 minutes would just be a disaster, in my opinion. It would just be a disaster if we do that. Let's see what happens. Our position right now, wow. We went from $10,000 in profit to $3,300 in profit in probably 25 minutes, something like that. I mean, I gotta admit, guys, bears are very, very strong. Look at all these liquidations happening right here. Let's see. Let's have a look. 100K and above. Someone got liquidated right now on Bitcoin for $147,000. Another person for Zen USDT for $118,000. Someone got liquidated on Zcash for $600,000 about 10 minutes ago. That is absolutely insane. Wow, Bitcoin is just trickling down. Look at that. This thing is not stopping. I mean, this is crazy. This is really crazy. I still think we end up going to the upside though. Let's have a look at the S&P. Look, the S&P, I mean, this thing just keeps on pumping. That's exactly what I'm saying. The S&P keeps on making all-time highs. You know, we come back down, we have a quick dump, and then this shit just goes back out. And if the S&P in an hour does open bad, like we keep on dumping, that's going to be so bad for crypto. Because crypto, there's so many bullish news regarding crypto, but whatever. It is what it is. 103,852. We're currently still in profit by just by a little bit, 2.7%. Guys, remember at one point we were up 22% on our Bitcoin trade. 22% on our Bitcoin trade. Now we're only up 3.9%. Very disappointing, but it's okay. This is a swing trade, not a scalp trade. Let's have a look right here on the 15-minute time frame. We got 3 minutes and 26 seconds. Let's see how this closes. All right, nice rebound on the 5 minutes. 15 minutes attempting to get back above the 0.618, which would be pretty bullish. Attempting, yeah, we're back above $104,000. Nice little rebound right here, looking okay. I would like for Bitcoin to break this order block right here. If Bitcoin can cash this order block and close above it, that's going to be super bullish, and we should hit our first TP. We should hit our first TP if this happens. Yeah, but I would like to see the 15-minute close above the 50% level right here. That would be pretty good. If we can close the next 2 minutes above the 50% retracement, 104,120, that would be good. That would be good. Let me see this real quick. All right, so the rebound, the thing is looking okay so far. We're currently up 8.31%. It looks like this maybe was just a fake out. Currently up 10%, looking pretty good. Attempting to close above the zero point 0.5 level right here on the 15-minute time frame. 5-minute time frame, looking good as well. It's looking okay. Let me just do something. 1 minute. And of course, if you guys want to sign up with BYDFi right here, you get a $1,000 bonus depending on how much you deposit. Feel free to do so. 1 minute and 13 seconds. Not that this candle is extremely crucial, but if we do close above the 50%, that would be super bullish. I would be a fan of that. Let's have a look at our position right now. 8.12%. We are at MA. MA, like moving average. Which moving average are you talking about? And what time frame are you talking about if we're at the moving average? Let me pull up the moving average right here. Let's see. Let's do 15 minutes right here. If you're talking about these moving averages right here. Oh, are you talking about the 5-minute moving average right here? Yeah, I mean that's okay. Retesting on the 5 minutes is fine. I mean, we did break above the 50 moving average. That's pretty good. It's good. I would like to see in the next 18 seconds Bitcoin close above the zero point 0.5 though. Let's see what happens here in the next 10, 15 seconds. All right, so we close in between the 50% and the 0.618. Not the most bullish candle, but anything could anything can happen here. The last 5-minute candle was pretty strong. It was okay. It was I'm not complaining. We also did have to change the structure, so overall we're still bullish. I mean, until we have a bearish in the structure on the 5 minutes, we're still bullish. I mean, you guys can see this is blue. Blue is pretty bullish. If we have a negative or red change of structure, that's going to be very, very bad. But as of right now, the momentum is still bullish as of right now. It's still pretty bullish. That's why I'm not panicking. If we do have a change of structure that's bearish, I might take away the stop loss right here, because I know on the VIP, on the free VIP, I did give a stop loss of approximately 101,300. If we do get a bearish momentum or bearish change of structure, I might close. So I'm just gonna be here chilling for now. This is our current position right now at the very moment, up 8.5%, 7% now. Yeah, we're gonna see some more volatility in about an hour from now. Actually, I think that's when the stock market opens. The stock market is going 24 hours, 7 days a week. Wow, that's crazy. No, the stock market opened in 2 hours then. Is it 2 hours, guys? Or I'm currently in Europe, so I don't fuck. Yeah, I think the stock market opened in 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30. Anyways, it is what it is for now. Yeah, I also thought it was 1 hour. Why did I think it was 1 hour too? I thought it was 1 hour, but it's 2 hours. I mean, I'm in Europe right now, but it's 9:30 and it's 7:30 right now at the very moment. Oh, it's because of the time change. No, the time change has nothing to do. That's so interesting. What the daylight saving back to standard? Normally it was 15:30. Now it is 2:30. I thought. Yeah, I also thought it was like that. But you know what? No, it's not 1 hour. It's in 2 hours. That's boring. Because it's 7:30 in the US right now in the morning. It's 7:30 in the US in the morning right now. That means that the stock market opens in 2 hours because it's 9:30. It opens at 9:30. And then it opens at 6:30 West Coast time. Anyways, I'm in India. I'm seeing 1 hour. Weird. Let me see. One hour and 54 minutes. That's when the stock market opens at. GMT 5. Yeah. That's boring. That's actually boring. Maybe we take a break. All right, guys, I'm going to take a break real quick. I don't know if I should take a break, put this live on hold, or close it and come back later. I don't know what I should do, honestly, but all right, guys, I'm going to go hit the gym. I'm going to go hit the gym, take a break, and then hopefully I could come back and do the live when the stock market opens. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later.